Here, hit that thumbs up for us. Leave a comment. How's the picture look? How's the sound? Do we have a fingerprint over the lens? Do we have Vaseline over the lens? What's going on? So we've got spent mags. These have pistol mags on the sides and hold 4 chem lights on the face. Got some black hydro carriers, Coyote boot bags. I've got stacked mag pouches in OD are finished up. Weren't there more stacked mag pouches? Where'd the others go?
There were not. There was only...
Okay. Got some black 12 gauge pull-out pouches going. We have some OD patrol mags, TK4 pouches. I've got some Coyote radio pouches, extended battery. On the floor, I've got Woodland roll-up dump pouches. One padded H sets. Padded hearing protection cases. These look like patrol mags here in Coyote. These pistols. Papa Mike, what's up? Evan Dixon, Strother, what's up? Bam Ranch, what's going on? That unknown name of the rig in the video. I'm not sure which one we're talking about. Shannon, hey Shannon, what's up? Derek, what's going on? John Witherspoon, what's up? Scott Taylor, Isaac Barrett, how are you? Cat Daddy, what's up? Byron Roberts, Love Day, what's up? Medi, James F, Mr. Landfill, what's up? Chase Peoples, what's going on? Jason, what's up? Price of extended radio pouches. I don't know. They're on the website. You got to go there to order them anyways. The real answer is I don't know how much they cost. But they're there. And they're better than anything else out there you're going to buy anywhere. And I'm not telling you that because I made them. I'm telling you that because everybody else will tell you that. Get these fucking cats. Like fucking throw them outside.
Hey!
Rallyman vest is what I'm building right here.
Knocked off.
We've got a couple other colors going of the 12 gauge pull-out tray pouches. Somebody ordered a custom colored fanny pack. Pretty cool, right there. Vince Vega, what's up? Evan, I think we raised the price on them. Here's some Trainer compact tear-offs for a friend of mine. 100% the man speaks the truth. Everything is the highest quality, and he stands behind 100%. Dang, that's a cool color. Yeah, I like it. I wouldn't have thought to build it. Somebody used the color option on that, and that's how that got made up. Pretty neat, huh? Woodland Sandsabout trousers. I don't know what those are. Greg Yeager, what's up? John Witherspoon, what's going on? Let's check these out. This is the shirt this week. We've got a few left in a few different sizes. Right here, I support American freedom, make America free again. So this is the spent mag pouch, and this hangs down here, or you can put it on your belt. Under these top 2 layers are scuba webbing, and under that scuba webbing are slots. So you can weave all 4 bars on to your pals with malice clips or whatever, or you can just attach to a belt You can attach the top two in any manner that you want. And we did that to reinforce it because you can put a ton of weight in here. These will hold 200 round saw drums for 5.56. Now, what you have here is you've got elastic right here with this cover so that you can access right there, right? You got the pussy lips, and you can, I know you've seen it on the internet. I mean, some of you probably have this at home. But you can get your mags in and out of there. Not only can you put mags in and out of there, flashbangs, rounds for breaching for the shorty, whatever you want to use it for. Anything you need to access in and out. You can carry night vision in it, whatever. Pistol bags on the side. They'll carry multi-tool, Surefire light, 550 cord, rolled up, monocular, anything you want to put in there. And then on the face, chem lights. Why do you have these chem lights? You have the chem lights for marking zones that you've already cleared and gone through. And then there's scuba webbing in this lip right here. It's super stiff. I take mine and I bite them right there. You can use whatever. You can use Bi-Script, whatever. And it gives it shape. And it makes it semi-permanent right there. So there's that. And these come with a hanger, which drops it down off your belt this low, right? So instead of here, it's here. You can put it on a belt. And then you have your leg strap. And our leg straps are made in this manner, right? You'll see a lot of companies, and the leg strap is elastic right here on the end. And what that does is your elastic is up front, and it also, that buckle typically will eventually cut through that elastic. We don't do them that way. Ours take a lot more to build. And the reason we do them that way is so that the buckle is up here, the elastic is in the back where it's most protected. When you're moving through brush, you're up against buildings, you're on the ground, whatever, we want that elastic as protected as possible. And we've also sewn 2 layers of elastic sewn independently. So if you somehow get that top layer to fail, you still have that secondary layer. And then they're Velcroed in rather than sewn in. We could sew it in and save a ton of labor. We make them that way so that you can set yours up left side or right side, however you prefer it. And that's how all of our leg straps are. The elastic might be in a little different place depending on the width of the pouch that it goes on, but that's how all of our leg straps are. What's up, Spags? And then for you guys that can't see this, you're not picturing it, right? This goes over here in the front, out the back. Concrete finisher, what's up? And then you have your tri-glide right here. And you can adjust this however you want it to be, right? So once this is in place, double bypass this, and then run you a safety pin through here, gaffers, tape, whatever. This is a big ass leg strap. You can get this out. Don't cut this shit off. Just take that excess and, you know, terminate it however you prefer to do that. But if you cut it off, you can't ever put it back on. And as long as it's long, you can always let it out, and then you can wear it over cold weather gear, mop gear, wetsuits, dry suits, anything like that. So don't ever cut that. Plus, you might want to sell this in the future. And your scrawny little ass, your buyer might be bigger than you. So leave your leg straps alone. Leave Brittany alone. Michael, what's up? Available colors, EDC? None. You order them, we build them. You're never going to, there's never any available. 700 people before you, they ordered them, and they're on order. You need it fast, look for another option right now. Layman, what's up? Scott, what's going on? Spags, what's up? That thing is rad. Ever make the multicam? I don't know. Have we ever made these in multicam black?
What?
Spent mags? I don't recall ever seeing them. I don't think we have.
I don't think so.
Josh, I used my foot. Incredible bag right there. Dave Koski, what's up? Mr. Greg, pouches exact fit. F350. Do you sell replacement belt clip for droplet? Yeah, we do. They're subload hangers. They're on the website. Yes, we do. Now, when you order it, you need to tell us what you're using it for application-wise. Otherwise, we might send you the wrong thing. So just order it, put in notes what you need to use it for. And for some reason, it doesn't show you the notes, so you don't know. So once you have your confirmation email, just reply to it. And as a double precaution, hit reply and go, hey, that subload hanger for this order, I need it to fit, you know, whatever it is. Bob, what's up, man? The Foo Crew, what's up? Joseph Frazier. DJ Guzman, check it out. Rallyman vest. Those are the parts that I made this afternoon. The other pockets are over there. The Foo Crew, what's up? Who are you? Any advice for cutting paracord for zipper pulls in large quantities using on radio cheat sheets? Yeah. Now, you're probably going to come up with something cooler than I am. For $7,000, I am told you can run paracord through these. I've never run paracord through these. Let me show you how I do it, how we do it here. And you'll see people that'll tell you different things, right? You can get this cutter right here for about 500 bucks. And then you can run multiple through there. You could S it back and forth and cut it, but when you do, they stick together. So that's no help either. I've used everything. What I'm going to show you here is the least costly option and the best one. This is about 50 bucks, 60, 75 maybe today, maybe 75. And I got this cart right here with this piece of PVC pipe right here. So we just run this right here. And I've got my marks on my table right here. I've already got it marked out 10 inches, which is what I use for zipper pulls, right? So I just I know that 10 inches is between my fingers. I want to cut it at a slight angle, right? Just like so. Sears it nice. Now let me show you. You can go faster, Evan, but when you go faster, see, I can go fast, but it doesn't give it time. You still get, where the fuck's the camera at? You still get this thing on there, right? So you're better off just have a little dwell time on there, and all that smoke going in my face, not ideal. We just have a fan right here. You can get a blower and a intake system and all kinds of shit. You can rig something up. But that's the fastest thing there is. You can fuck around with all kinds of other shit and spend all kinds of money. The most expensive shit out there, it's not as fast as this thing. And you can get these right off Amazon. This one's Kohlberg, Kohlberg. Doesn't matter. We've seen these. They cut actual climbing rope and shit with these. REI Adventure 16 Sport Chalet. That's the thing they always used. And you can even cut webbing on this. Thought you're going to tell me scissors. I'm pumped. Nah, the scissors, because you got to still burn it, man. You got to burn it with something. You got to sear it. Patrick Caswell, what's up? Koski, what's up? Nah, you don't want to use a Bic. No, that's the Bic's for a dude that bought some paracord and he's just making a few things here and there. Even a guy doing a Bic, you can buy this for like 50 bucks. I mean, it used to be. I don't know what it is now. It's under 100. And Andrew has one. I showed Andrew this. He's got one of these. And then he's got a box next to it with a suction that sucks in. So it actually pulls the smoke into a filter. And he said you can kind of still smell you can still smell the burn, but it picks up like 90% of it. Scissors and a Bic is getting, yeah, really old, man. We had 1,000 holster order going to Japan, and there was 26 pieces of webbing on each holster. That's 26 times 2 burns, and we were burning stacks like 1,000 pieces times 26 times 2 with lighters at my friend's gas station, a mobile station. And we were getting the lighter so hot that they were letting, see this thing here? There's 2 prongs that come up in here that's plastic. And this piece around here was getting so hot that it was melting those, and the spring and the flint would shoot across the gas station. exactly same one, different brand, size more. Hey, Alan, what's up, man? How are you? Scissors and Bic 75 Amazon, paid 4 months ago, right on. Thought you were gonna say scissors. Watched your covert rig video, good stuff, right on. We're about to build some more covert rigs. We're about to build some ankle med rigs also. Max, what's up? I know that I'm missing, let me put on live chat here. I think I'm missing a couple comments here. That sucks, Evan. It's awesome. What sucks? What happened? That van video you sent me is crazy. How about the 60,000 pounds of ammonia nitrate that went missing? Here's a couple more details you might not know. The ammonia nitrate was not shipped from a fertilizer company. It was actually boarded onto a train from an explosives company in Wyoming and shipped to California. And now this is what they're telling us, right? So who fucking knows what the truth really is? Nobody knows who released it and sent it to California, and they don't know where in California it was headed. Weird, right? So how do they know it's missing? Apparently, it went missing and was reported by the explosives company in Wyoming. Weird. Is it really 60 now, not 30? So I don't know the answer to that, Josh, but I've seen it several times, and I've always seen 60,000 pounds a train car worth. But I mean, that could be telephone, right? It's just been passed on and passed on and passed on. What could possibly go wrong with a large amount of explosives missing? Well, what they want to tell you about, like Oklahoma City, they want to tell you it was a Ryder truck worth of ammonium nitrate. A lot of people will tell you that that is not actually what did it. Still say it never made it onto the rail car. Probably not. Probably not. Your federal government or, friendly agency probably has custody of it. Yeah, they'll blame it on white guys. Did you see the? Have any of you seen the white supremacist with the Nazi swastika flag that they say ran the gate at the White House, right? Rammed it, and they have arrested him and charged him with attempted assassination and/or kidnapping of the president. If you look at the video footage, that truck was moving about a mile an hour. Like legitimately like 1 mile an hour. And it looked as though the person driving couldn't drive a truck with a clutch, except that Ryder trucks and U-Haul trucks, they don't have clutches, right? Those are automatic transmissions. So just weird all around. So they stop it, pull him out, and then they cleanly, nicely display a swastika flag on the ground and take pictures of it. So they say he's a white guy, right? He's Eastern, or he looks to be, Middle Eastern. And the picture that the media put out for you and I, they have enhanced his eyes, and he's got these big, bright blue eyes. And then other media has found his social media and said that that's not at all the case. He has brown hair, brown eyes, brown facial hair. The media, like New York Times, for instance, who put it out, they photoshopped the picture. Truck filled with the ammonia driving by a sheep-dipped rider. What other meds do you think we should have on hand other than amoxicillin, azithromycin? Everything, Patrick. Anything you've ever needed? Anything you don't need? The problem is efficacy, right? At what time does it lose its potency? The Air Force has done huge tests on that. They spent a lot of money, and what they found is that over, decades, it loses certain amounts of potency, so you just have to up the dosage. Now, tetracycline has said that at expiration date becomes toxic. Anything you think you're going to need, anything that you think you're going to need for animals, heartworms, for instance, right? You guys have dogs? Do you treat your dogs for heartworms? You ever had a dog that has heartworms? They want like $2,500 to treat a dog that has an active case of heartworms, right? They actually give them cyanide. And then you have to sequester the dog, lock the dog up for like 6 months. If it gets excited, the dead heartworms actually move into the lungs. Like it's a real mess, right? You know what actually cures heartworms? A $15 tube of ivermectin does. It's absolutely bizarre. When you go, especially veterinarians, right? You go to these vet clinics and they want to charge you all this money for all this shit. When you get in farm groups and livestock guardian dog groups, they're like, yeah, ivermectin. Get in rabbit groups. A veterinarian wants to charge you all this money for this shit. You can take care of most problems with stuff you can just buy at the grocery store. And currently, you can buy ivermectin at Walmart in the pet section for $14 a tube. But that's what this is all about, right? They don't give a fuck that you're treating your pets. They know that that's just one more system where you're not playing their reindeer games. Almost like they're planning another pandemic and they don't want you to be able to take care of yourself and you have to go get their magic fucking potion. Antibiotics should be stored at room temp away from extreme. Yeah, absolutely they should. Dark, cool place, you know, just like storing MREs. A safe in a cool corner of the room. Like the World Health Organization warning of a very deadly epidemic. I wonder how they know. Yeah, how do they know? Doxycycline, sulfa something, trimethoprim, Bactrim, ciprofloxacin. Out of the light, cold dry. The owner of the shop I work at was only 4 miles away from it. Store. Oh, I see. That's why we're answering all this. Speaking of Cali, we had a shooter downtown 2 blocks from my girl's work. He's still at large. Weird. Imagine if you didn't live in Cali. Did you maybe get Sunny to sit? Yeah, I've got the podcast is split into 2 separate episodes with Sunny. We spoke for hours. Maybe they fried the truck computer. Oh, maybe. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, man. Because they got fucking stingers on the roof of the White House, right? There's dudes there. For guys, for the cat teams and stuff. They have all kinds of shit on top of White House. You're right. That might be exactly why that was acting so bizarre. Middle Eastern, yeah. Or Sikh or Hindu. Jesse Smollett. So the dude that came out, whatever the fuck his name is, the guy that came out speaking, the FBI liaison for the White House or whatever for press, he was the same dude that was speaking on behalf of the White House for Jesse Smollett. It's the same guy. Chamber Act medications. Yeah, Jace Medical. There's a few of those companies. Jace Medical, I think it's $200 for their case. Guys, you can telehealth too, right? Look up testosterone. I don't know what company it was. I just typed in testosterone, right? And there's these telehealth places, and you can book an appointment to speak to a dude, right? And it costs whatever and then they got a VIP appointment. It's like $200. They do it right then. And you can do AI for $35. AI for $35. All right, now we're back online. I haven't checked this info lately. Ammonia, fertilizer, etc., is shipped on barges up and down the Mississippi River. Unless more than 10% goes missing, it didn't have to be reported. Pine pollen, whole White House is a hoax. Yeah, I think we would all agree with that. Yeah, Jace Medical is the one you know because they're calling all of us and they're like, "Hey, will you promote our staff?" All of us. They've hit all of us up. That's why you guys know that name. There's like 20 companies like that company. I'm not saying don't use Jace. I think Jace is fine. They've got even a little more comprehensive kit. If you have monthly prescriptions like for insulin and shit, Jace will do that for you also. Or they put coatings on ammonia nitrate so it can be utilized. So it can't be utilized. So I don't know about that. I know they have tag-ins and explosives, so they can track all the explosive lots. I get pellets in my back, you mean in your ass? You get pellets in your ass of testosterone? I did that for years. And the pellets work, right? If you think you feel good from the pellets, the injections will fucking amaze you. Because everybody's body eats those pellets at a different rate. And once you've utilized part of the pellet, what do they give them to you every 90 days, every 6 months? How are they doing them? Once your body metabolizes that, and if you're working out fucking like a madman, it will metabolize that faster. And once it metabolizes and the testosterone is lower, your estrogen will spike. It's not super stable as opposed to using injections. And if you really want it stable, you can break your injections up into smaller doses and then pen every other day. If only we knew a company based in the Appalachians that could maybe put a medical kit for us. Max, that would be illegal. He could advise the medical kit. That's probably why he didn't throw himself into the conversation here. I was watching the interview with American Gun Chick and realized it was Lifetime right on. How was the interview? Pellets in the backside guy, Greg. I'm curious to hear what you mean by backside. You mean your ass, right? And your glutes and the fat. I metabolize test pellets and Botox and literally 3 times faster than normal people, yeah. Are we talking about suppositories? No. I have videos, guys. If you look on my YouTube channel and just type in testosterone, I have 2 or 3 videos of them actually doing the pellets, right? They put them in this little cannular thing. They look like, you ever see rat poison? How they're like, or rabbit pellets, like rabbit food. They look like that, right? They're little pelletized like rabbit food. And they load, 10, 12, 15 of them in there, depending on what the dosage they're giving you. And they make an incision in the fat, and they put this thing up in there, right? This cannular. And it's painful, right? They're gonna shoot you up. They're gonna numb you up pretty good, and then they're gonna click these things. They kind of like click. You hear them click, click. You feel it when they go in. Subdermal implants of testosterone. Correct. But what I'm asking him, love handles. And you're really. So I always had it put in my ass, the fat in my ass. I've never seen them put in your love handles. Most things that end in "ide" or "ate" can be made with applied 8th grade chemistry class. Yep. That will be gone soon too, right? Because they're going to remove that. Do you know they're going in and taking books? You know they're rewriting books. Are you aware this is happening? Lots of books. They're rewriting them because everybody listens to them on audiobooks and everybody just has them on the internet. People don't hold hard copies of books any longer. Jose, what's up? Interview with Chuck was great. Like most of them, I'm guessing it could have been twice as long. Yeah. I liked it a lot. I hope they do expand woman's gun stuff so I can get my wife down there. Empty, buddy. Why don't you contact response, take classes? Nitric acid, toluene plus science, trenterlune, blah, 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 blah. What is that, Cat Daddy? What does that make? Huck Finn calls Jim a Moor now. Oh, no shit. The Moors came over from Italy. Did you get, oh, TNT? Oh, thanks. We're gonna get us all locked down. Go try to find a anarchist cookbook or poor man's James Bond, right? Go try to find that shit. How have my knees been feeling? I'm still not, I couldn't run. Like I mean, I can if I have to, but I will definitely fucking pay the price for it. Different subject, but the radio pouches you made for Radio Mate E Wrangler Star are outstanding. John Dean, I agree with you. Yes, everything we make is outstanding. Thank you, but everything we make is outstanding. Those the radio pouches are fucking good to go. I'll bet you. How many people are on here right now? 61. I'll bet 30 people or more on this video right now have those radio pouches. Now the one we made to hold the 3 radios, that was something different. I actually changed that pouch probably. I've probably got 12, 13, 14 of those pouches till I finally got it where I wanted it. I hope we did you proud on the stream. You did, Evan. Fucking awesome, man. I was a few minutes behind you guys. I was actually at the feed store. So the link that had gone out originally when I clicked on it said that he had actually deleted the video. Then it went live. And then I had a kid show up here. Amanda came on a sewing machine, building that Rallyman vest to that. And this little kid showed up here with his mom. And Amanda's like, hey, he's super excited. He wants to look at gear. So I walk up there and he's like, do you have the thing that goes under my cummerbund on my armor? And he's got he's 12, 11 maybe. And he'd gone to Clarksville, bought himself an armor carrier. He's like, do you sell weighted plates? I'm like, no, I don't. What do you want them to weigh? He's like, 20 pounds. I'm like, I don't think you want those to weigh 20 pounds. But he's got himself an airsoft gun. And what he was looking for was a dangler. And I don't have one. He lives one town over. So I'm going to make sure he gets one when we make them again. You have 6 of the pouches, 3 of the pouches. I have 4 of the pouches. Radio pouches here. Radio pouch. What do you guys think of them? What do you think of them? They work fucking good? Would you change anything? Every edition of Anarchist Cookbook that isn't the very first was sabotaged so you blow yourself up. Huh. Have you checked out ATG for your knees? I've not. What is ATG? Tell me what that is. 4 pineapples. Homeschool charter. We are just pulled the old curriculum. I was told that things have changed. I asked her how. How has science and math, right? Because 2 + 2 doesn't equal fucking 4 anymore. Hanging out with the wifey. Yeah, her videos are good, man. She's made a fucking enormous change. That's cool. 2 years ago, I donated a set of encyclopedias that I have been hauling around for years that I got in the late 80s. Really wish I hadn't. Yeah, I wish you hadn't too, man. And John Dean, man. Thanks for checking that out and watching that. Sounds like I need to get on the radio pouch bandwagon. Bob, yeah. Because you're running Bale things, right? And it'll run for VX6s and stuff. Three, waiting on a 4th. Mark, what color are you waiting on? Waiting on the 4th one. I got to emphasize your stuff is, I can't see what that word there is. It cuts off by Free America. Yeah, I listened to all of it, Evan. It was fucking awesome. How do you know which mil-spec of webbing to choose from? You've inspired me to look into, would take to sew some of my own stuff. Eric, I don't know. Get samples and see what works for you. You could interchange a lot of stuff that we do. We did what we were doing because it's what Eagle did when we started doing it. There's different thicknesses of webbing. You'll hear it called type 4. You'll also hear it called like 17337, right? And then there's another one that's like 668, which is a much coarser, heavier webbing. Which you're not going to run buckles through easily. They're not going to adjust when you need them to. You make pooch pouches for inserts. I don't know what that is. I still have some textbooks from my grandpa. Yeah, textbooks change about every 5 years, like drastically change. I had a teacher named Mr. Edmond, and his assistant was Miss Waters. That's when I was in the 5th grade. My children, my oldest son, had Miss Waters as his teacher 20 years later. Well, 15 years later. And his social studies was completely different than what they taught me in social studies. I remember because I got in trouble for not doing the homework. And then when my middle son and our teacher, it had changed yet again. Brother Gas, what's up? If you have a dictionary prior to 1960, keep it. Yeah, if you find any encyclopedias that are old, like early 1900, they talk about giants, they talk about Tartaria, all the maps are completely different. Even up to the 50s. Look at the class schedule, hoping medical class was close to SRF. Revision, my cookbook is. Yeah, the ball canning changes quite a bit too. Play around with leather other than dump trays. Yeah, I've done some leather stuff. I've done bags and some different things. Athletic Truth Group. The dude's name, Ben Patrick. It's a training program to bulletproof your knees. No, I've not. Not checked it out. That webbing answer gives me plenty to Google and work with. Eric, man, get on, find like an old Eagle catalog, London Bridge, right? Just online. You could even use Wayback Machine and see what they're calling the webbing. And then take that webbing and type it in. Just look up, mil-spec tactical gear webbing or mil-spec webbing and just start looking. Like they'll have pictures of the grains so you can kind of compare it and figure out what's what. And why do most people use that? Like, what makes that mil-spec? Why wouldn't something else work? Like, get what you can get, man. Just start fucking sewing. Learn how to sew, and then worry about the rest of it. If it works, it works. As soon as the power goes out and we're sewing this shit by hand, fucking all that bullshit's gonna be out the window. Does it carry shit? And does it help fucking good guys kill bad guys? That's what matters. Happy with Shopify platform to run the website, knowing what you know now. Yeah, I'm happy with it. More and more though, like their terms of service stuff are identical to Facebook. So at any time, you're like, we're going to be deplatformed. It's just a matter of time. Yes, I'm happy with it. We've put millions and millions of dollars through them. We've used them for over 7 years, 8, 9 years now. But more and more, like, weird shit happens. They remove items and don't, like, items that have been on there for fucking years. Like, we had a Stars and Bars, like a Confederate patch, an SOE version, and they took it off and said it was, and they gave us this terms of service, goes against user terms of service or something, and it was almost word for word Facebook, vague, just, in their favor. And that's going to be with all of them, man. My bungee sling is badass. Right on. Right on. Kakistocracy. What does that mean? I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Still with the shotgun, yeah. What are you loading?
I loaded testosterone, and I loaded BPC 157.
What about semaglutide?
And we don't take semaglutide.
I want semaglutide.
No, you
you have a specific piece of gear you're most proud of bringing to market, something that represents your creativity? Scott, man, it changes all the time. I don't, people ask me that all the time. I don't know. All of it. I mean, shotgun pull-out tray, pouch. I usually feel when people are asking me that, it's because they want to know what to copy. Like we get shopped all the time for Hong Kong and other companies. Like I genuinely think when people say that, it's because they just don't want to buy it and copy it. Like there's a ton of that shit that goes on. What, more importantly, Scott, what piece of gear do you have that you like best? How many different pieces of SOE gear do you have, and what do you think's the coolest? But what do you use most every day? Selling freeze dryers now. I'm out of the loop. John Dean, we have an affiliate link with freeze dryers. So if you're going to buy a freeze dryer, please click our link, and it gives us a little bit of money. We've made a lot of videos about them. I have an EMP shield link if you'd like to put EMP shield stuff on your house, your car, your SUV. EMP shield, I've got a link for that also. Gives you a discount and gives us a little bit of money too. We have Amazon affiliate links. If you go to any of my videos or my website, if you click Amazon on any of those links, it takes you to Amazon. And all it does is give us a couple percentage points of your order. No matter what you order, it doesn't look any different. You don't even know it happened. It just takes it away from Amazon and gives it to us. It means the least worth capable. Yeah, are in charge? No shit. Shotgun rig gets used the most? Yeah, we're building shotgun pull-out tray pouches right here. There's a bunch of them. I don't know where they're all at. OD Black LBV, but this Mookie war bag that I got has been growing on me. Right on. It doesn't hold enough. It's fucking ridiculously heavy. It's very limited. That's why I stopped making them. Here's shotgun tray pull-out pouches. I just finished another war bag today. I don't even know whose this is. I just finished this and started this OD Black Rallyman LBV. Crimper pouch gives you the fizz. Yeah, I've got an order for 60 of those I've got to send. I think they go to some EOD cleanup. Like a lot of people that do EOD work, they actually just blow that stuff in place. The company actually disarms. Thailand, maybe? Are there a bunch of mines in Thailand? Somewhere overseas. So this bag here, it's kind of deceptive, right? Seam to seam, that's 4 inches. But because it's nylon, it's pretty voluminous. So you've got Velcro front wall, back wall, so you can add whatever you want in there, mag cards, whatever. You got 4 mags right here. And then on the back, you also have for cross draw, so when it's on your shoulder, you can access, and both walls inside are almost full Velcro also. So you can put your holsters and all your lights and shit that you want to access without opening that. And then on the inside, you can put whatever you want in here. Mesh pockets, large mesh, small mesh pockets, any Velcro card organizers. And once you line both those walls, you still have room on the inside. So you can put a tablet, small laptop, whatever in there. And then it's got the attachments right here. We use split rings. And then the shoulder strap. Will we ever do FUPA XL? Yeah, we could do FUPA XLs, danglers. LW is a war bag. We do a 3 mag or a 4 mag. You send me an email and we do it one at a time, custom on those. Those have never been on the website. Belt wallet, BBD bag, every single day, along with vehicle meds, smaller bags, right on. 4 inches it's pretty big. Approximate dimensions of the new war bag. I don't know. I don't know. The dimensions, I don't know, man. I did a whole video on the thing. I'm sure it's out there. 3.5 wide is what it says right here. But I mean, that's, if you go edge to edge, it's closer to 4. Across the face, it's 12 inches here to here. And then height wise, it's not accurate though, because it's material, right? You can fill this up and it could easily be 6 inches wide. So, but that's roughly what it is. You can fit 20 AR mags. Yeah, I'll bet you could put more than that in there. We did all that shit. There's a whole video of it. Wife has a BBD. What would get used if my wife had a BBD? What would get used the most? I don't know what you're asking me. Like to put in a BBD bag? Can imagine you can get creative with those mag slots. Yeah, you could put chargers and all kinds of shit in them. How do I order the shotgun mag pouch? Send me an email. We haven't put them on. There wasn't there's not been nobody, not a single person sent an email asking about those. So I had no plan. We're probably not going to ever put them on the website. That it'll be one of those things where dudes want them, but it's not worth running them because there's only one guy that wants them. Long as it holds at least 13 PMags. We filled this up. I'm sure that this holds more than 20 mags. Might have 3 BBD bags. Yeah, Vance, when we have this conversation, there'll be 20 of you guys. So I print them out. And then I look at them and I build one and I send you an email. But send another one. The Escalderon rig. So the Escalderon rig, this rig right here that I'm building, this Rallyman, it holds 12 as it sits. It'll hold 12 mags without adding anything over on the PALS webbing. So 12, you could go 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. On this rig, you could put, with 4 more CQB mag pouches, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, you can put 20 mags on this rig. And it's the same footprint as Jeff's rig. Waiting to scoop up a Multicam Black 3-mag shingle for the BBD bag. Evan, send me a message. Well, preferably an email because I can print that out. If you send me a PM, I've got to move it around to where I can print it out. But send me an email with your wish list, and we'll make sure that happens. I'm waiting on Multicam Black material. I don't have. We're very low on it right now. That's why you haven't seen a bunch of Multicam Black the last week or so. All your mags belong to us. All your bases belong to us. High Point NSW admin 3-mag shingle on your BB-8. Right on. And these fucking cats are going crazy. Maybe they found that possum. Maybe that's what's going on. Where's it at? There's some Wookie cocks. Doctor appointment today. Woman said, sorry, you haven't been here in over 2 years. You can no longer come here. We don't have enough doctors to see you. That's happening all over the place, man. I know people that get meds, some like required meds that they need, and then others that, you know, optional or performance enhancing stuff. There's a ton of shit that ain't out there. It just does not fucking exist. They're sending alternatives and substitutes and all kinds of shit's going on. Tactical possum. High point vest. All right, guys. Doing a recording a podcast tomorrow. We'll be filming most of the day. We'll do a sew video. There's a couple of sew videos that you guys have not seen yet. We did a modular LBV panel set last week. We'll probably do how I make the shoulder set this week. I think that's what we're going to sew. But we'll be filming most of the day tomorrow, and we will see you guys tomorrow night. 2 fanny packs for my wife and daughter. What girly color material you got? I don't know, Greg. Just tell me what you want, and we will go from there. You know what we have. I walk through here all the time. Any of those spent mags have smokes? No. Nope. None of them have smokes. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow night.